Okay, so I've just started recording through a call instead. Having a few problems with QuickTime Player, so I'm just going to try it via, within Teams. So I'm going to go on to recording my call, and I'm going to go on to share and my desktop. And next I'm going to go back into Teams, and although it will show the live call, I can still click into the team and show the dummy group that I set up earlier on. Now this one is going to be to do with Flipgrid. So if I go onto the plus for add tab symbol, I can bring up Flipgrid, which is a piece of software which we had some training on maybe a year or two ago. And it probably lends itself a bit better to the current situation, or the fact that it can be embedded in Teams anyway. And if we continue to use this after the sort of remote learning ends. So what I'm going to do is just add that code in just so that you can see a Flipgrid that appears here. Now I'm going to just explain a little bit about how it works. I'm going to go back into my posts and you will see that this particular Flipgrid feed has a link here. Now Flipgrid itself is like a sort of mini video sharing website, and if I go into it, you can see that once I've registered my account, I can set up a grid which basically represents a particular class. So this one we can say is, I don't know, my A-level group or something like that. So when I set up the grid, I do enter the email addresses of the pupils involved, and that's what they will use to access the grid later on. So as I said, the grid is like a classroom. Within there, you can add your individual topics. So it comes up with a default one saying, say hello on Flipgrid, which I guess you could use as an introduction. But then to set up a topic, you click on add new topics. Now this one here could be product development. Now the aim here really would be for pupils to record and upload a short video talking about how to develop a product they find around their house. So something nice and simple like that. Obviously you could put a lot more detail into it. You can choose how long you want their video to be, so it will have a cutoff point. If you want them to be quite short, or initially as a practice, getting used to Flipgrid, you could set something quite short here. If you want them to go into more depth, if you've got a smaller group, maybe you might want to add a few minutes on. You can put video moderation in, which I guess means you'll be able to check the videos before they appear on the class. And you can record your own videos or add videos from YouTube and lots more. So if I click on create topic, it gives me a chance to copy the code for this specific topic, and I'm going to press Alt Set. So this is the sort of main page for that topic. So I can go back into the grid here, or I can click to go into the topic. Now when the pupils record their responses, they will all appear in a grid format or tile format next to each other, so that they can see each other's videos and responses, and obviously you can see them all too. So I'm going to go back into Teams, and where this Flipgrid is, the pupils will be able to click in. It will prompt them to log in at this point, but they can choose Remember Me, and they can enter their school email, and then they will see a much sort of larger, almost like a web page with all their responses going across. Now this would be quite a good method to I guess perform flipped learning if you want them to do a bit of prep and a recording before a new task and follow a lesson, or if you want them to extend their knowledge of products and product analysis, or if you want them to do a bit of reading and then, you know, summarize and feedback to you, or if you just want them to evaluate their own designs, they could do that on here too.